Hello all the warriors, this is Roy, welcome to Arena, and today I'm going to share with you guys the new concept and the new idea for the RS systems. Alright, so let's start today's video, let's go. Okay, so here I want to say sorry first to all the people watching my channel because I was focusing designing how to make the new art systems, so I didn't upload and make any new video in this 2 weeks. So sorry to all the people, but today here I'm gonna show you about the art systems. So if you have been following my channel since like January, and this is 2 system, I think you should know already. So this is the RS System 2.5 and this is the 3.0. So let's talk about 2.5. So the 2.5 is basically, I made it like the last December, and it's basically like the pivot systems. So the pivot system, we're using the Foley cut with the rubber O-ring to make it can do like the backward moving. But this one I'm using the 3mm carbon plates, and you still be able to move like this, like a pivot. Okay, so this is the 2.5. But on this year January, there was a Tamiya race in Taiwan, and there's one of my subscriber, and he's using the 2.5 system and get the pretty good. I think he got the 3rd place in that Tamiya official race. So I'm really happy to see that. But in that video, the race video, I've seen the 2.5 version RS system is how is that acting in the racetrack. So I was thinking it can make even better. So then I was talking to my friend, and we are putting his idea, my idea, we put them all together and become to today's 3.0 R systems. So the difference between those two, of course, one has the sliding damper, one doesn't. But this one, let me show you the R system for the 3.0. You can also do the pivot, okay, and also it has the option for the sliding, so you can see the sliding. Okay, so for the 3.0, different between those two, of course, except the sliding, there's also the angle, the open angle for the pivot. It's a little bit different. Like the 2.5, the angle it open, like moving backward, is much more than the 3.0. So that's why, and today we are doing the RS System 4.0. This is just the new idea. It's just a concept, it's a prototype. It's not complete yet. But here I just want to share with you guys what I'm doing, and just want to make people know what I'm like trying to figure it out. And then let's talk about this one, between this one and the 3.0. So for the 3.0, the sliding damper the 3.0 has is like the one piece is moving together, like there's no matter left or right, is moving like this. Okay, so but for this 4.0, what I'm making the independent sliding dampers. So which means you can watching on this side, and I'm pushing from here, and the other side is not moving at all. Okay, and also same thing as the other side. Okay, so it's make like it's independent. So the reason why I'm making the independent sliding damper is I personally believe the independent sliding damper can make less resistance from the tire when the car is running in the track. So which means it can make the car a little bit faster because the independent. Okay, of course that's my personal opinion, but it's not, maybe that's not right, but I believe that should be the the reason. And then next we talk about the pivot. So for the pivot, compared to the 3.0 and 2.5, like I just said, the open angle for the like the 3.0, the pivot, the angle move is not big enough. So which means when it's jump into the corner, I want it can you know, soft the impact as much as possible to make the car stable. So on this one, I make the angle is much more bigger, and then also you'll be able to using the 19 millimeters on this setup. So you can see the pivot, I'm pushing it, it can push all the way down here. Okay, so the angle is way more than this one. Okay, and the other things for this this one is I want to make sure the sliding damper and the pivot system, it won't affect each others. So which mean is when the pivot is working, because the arm is moving backward, so which means the roller is gonna be very close to the tire. But I don't want it when the roller is close to the tire, and at the same time the sliding damper can make my roller touching my tire, because that can make my car slow. So that's why I make this the pivot is moving when he's push the rollers, but it not be able to push the roller in. Like, I mean the sliding, you know, is not gonna move the rollers and make the roller touching the tires. And the same thing as the sliding, when it's doing the sliding, and you won't be able to move the roller backward and make it touch. It will still move, but the angle, it won't be bigger like when it's open. You know, it's gonna be limited. So it's just trying to make sure it won't affect the speed, which means it won't slow my car down. Okay, so this one, but this system right now, like we have 4 different type of mode. So first one, of course, will be the independent sliding plus the pivot. Okay, and that's the first mode, and rest of them I'm gonna show you how the other modes looks like. Okay, so here right now I just stop the function for the sliding. I don't want it to do any more sliding, but this one can still do pivot, still can move backward both sides. And now I'm trying to push, and you can see I'm trying to push the plates, and it doesn't move at all. So both sides now is not doing the sliding right now. So let's see the next. Okay, so the first, we just turn off the sliding damper mode, and now we're gonna turn off the pivot mode. So which mean is before you be able to like do the pivot, like open the angle like this. Okay, but right now you can see, try to push it, so now it's not be able to move it like pivot. So now it's like tight over there. I'd stop the pivot functions, and but can still do the sliding. You can see. Okay, now you can still do the sliding. So it depends on the which one you want. But okay, so the last mode will be with the switch for the previous those two, and put them all together. We just turn off all those switch, so it will become a hard setup. So which means it's like a basic setup. There's no sliding, no pivot, nothing at all. So it will be the hard setup, like tough setup. So it might not be the setup that you might gonna use it, but on my side, I would think is there is a choice is better than when you have no choice. So this is I think is such benefit. So the other thing is, for this one, as like I said, is still a prototype, and also I'm still testing on it, so it's not complete yet. Because what I want is, I like, see this one, actually I'm thinking is a little bit too thick. So I want to make it the space, I can save more space up down to the third hole right over here, so I can short the front and I can extend the back. So this is what I'm still trying to do, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And the original idea to create this system is like I want to create a setup it can fit most of the track layout. Because if you guys, you know, when you are in the race, you don't have much time to adjust your setup. So if there is something, you can save your time and you can just make it like, switch the setup quick, easy. Then I hopefully that's the original idea why I'm making this 4.0 systems, like our system. So that was the original idea. That's why makes me to want to create this setup. So hopefully it can help more people, and even of course help myself first, right? So, and here I want to say, be honestly, this system really spent me a lot and lots of time to think about how to make it, and to try a lot, because actually you can see all the parts here. It's all the the parts I'm testing, and some doesn't work, then it's wasting. Maybe it's not waste, but I can still using for something else. But I do try a lot. So if you like this video and you think it's a very good idea, please smash that like button for me, and for me that will be very, very good help, and that can become my the motivations, and to make more video for people, and that's all I want. All right, so this is today's video, and if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video. All right, thank you very much. Don't forget to press the bell, so if I have the new video, then you will know it right away. Thank you. I'll see you next time.